Hi everybody, I'm in my creepy basement kind of whispering because all of my family is asleep right now, and so I wanted to get our discussion questions rolling. So I enjoyed watching all three of these YouTube videos of these recent unemployed victims, and so the discussion question wants me to read the article about the individual responses to job loss and to compare these typical reactions that people have when they lose their job. So I enjoyed the first individual the most. I think I can relate the most to her because of the teenagers that I work with, and I'm assuming she's under the age of 24 and is having trouble finding the correct career for herself. And so the article states that a common perspective is that individuals treated as passive agents who merely experience unemployment, and then it affects rather than it is different from those that are active agents who may respond in different ways to circumvent these circumstances. So Fryer and Payne of 1986 said this, and Hartley and Fryer of 1986 also said that. So it also mentioned the deprivation model, which is also in our text, and job loss deprives people of desired activities and structures, and meaning that their lives change, and once they lose those jobs, they become inactive, unstructured, and passive. Jay Hoda, I guess, said that back in 1982. So I said victims because the article talks about victims, and I believe that all three of these people are acting like they're victims. So talking about each individual reaction, the first girl was, not wanting to be negative Nancy, but it's not my fault, and I don't want to go into detail about why I got fired, and I don't even know why type of attitude. So I would say that she is not my fault, would be a good description of her. Jen, the second lady, she's like, oh well, I knew it was going to happen. I could care less. I'm just going to go sell everything on eBay and hope for the best and do that stuff. And then the last dude, he was bummed. He was just possibly in denial. Confused, worried. You could just tell by his demeanor about how he was acting. So, then it wants us to developmentally, where are these people in their career development theory? And of course, I like super, so I went with super on this. And, career maturity, like where are these people in their career maturity? They did seem younger, but focusing mainly on the first individual girl because I feel like I relate the most to her dealing with the students that I have. So she's in the exploration stage. She's under the age of 24. Her awareness of her influences. She made comments about how other people have boyfriends that take care of them, and while she's just trying to get out of the house, and the job was going to be possibly temporary anyways because it was seasonal help, like just coming up with all these different things. So she does not have self-understanding at this point. She's comparing herself to others and trying to live up to their standards on that. She wants nice things, but she's lacking the effort. So this is tentative, transition, and trial. And her life roles, there's 9 of them, and she only has about 2 of those just from the video that I saw. So she's a daughter and a citizen. And she's looking like she just stays at home. It doesn't look like she has much out there. And being in the exploration stage, you would think that she'd be putting herself out there a little bit more. So some of the things that she could do is use the life career rainbow, and this could help with her personal and with her situation. So with personal, it's like your needs and your values, while the situation is your family, your community, and society on that part. So some more recommendations for her is to complete, if I was working with her through counseling, career counseling, we would do the ACCI, the Adult Career Concerns Inventory. And this measures her plans. It helps her rank on a Likert scale, 1 to 5, no concern versus great concern. And I think this will bring her self-awareness of where she is and where she wants to be. Also, thinking back on the worksheets that we completed, maybe it was discussion 2, I can't remember, but it was where we did the career values and the preferences. I think this would really help her take the time to put in perspective what she values the most with a career. And I think that would help her find what she's looking for. Because currently, right now, she hasn't found the career pathway that she wants to pursue and be successful at. So also something else we would do, or that I would do as her counselor, is just encourage and discuss. What are your life roles? What life roles is important for your future? Just having an outlet for her to go and vent to versus the YouTube world for herself so that she can get likes and ads on her comments. I think that's what she said. We hoping that she gets ads. She needs validation, and that's what she's seeking from putting her personal life out there on social media. Also, another thing that we could do is mock interviews. We could get together and job search together online during one of our sessions and see what's out there. Once she picks a handful, we could work together on her cover letter and on her resume, which we learned last week how to complete. So being able to assist with that. Then we could do the mock interviews and the handshaking, the eye contact, what to wear, what to say, and definitely not to blame others for her previous termination and for things not working out, but use better words to get her point across and to show people that she is a hard worker and to give her a chance on that. So that is my suggestion on the 3 recommendations. So just to go over those again, we would do the ACCI. We would do the career values and preferences. I would be there to encourage and discuss about her life roles and her goals. And then we would job search together. We would create the resume and the cover letter. And then we would do some mock interviews to get her better prepared for her future. Just a couple other things that I did want to talk about is that how people react to job loss. It's perceptual, emotional, or psychological. And people are more likely to respond negatively to job loss when they've been unemployed for a longer period of time, that they've experienced being laid off before, or if they thought that this job was permanent and now it's no longer there for them. Also, financial distress and psychologically being attached to that job, and maybe they enjoyed the coworkers that they had and all that good stuff. So coping strategies, and all of this did come from the article. So coping strategies, less negative reactions, and high self-esteem are more positive when they are problem focused and they're able to develop those coping abilities. On that. Multicultural, they had a section on that in the article too that I felt was interesting. It stated one of the hypotheses was that females, non-Caucasian, not college educated, suffer the most after losing a job, and that was the Norak and Snyder in 1983. And they also said that ages 20 to 59 adversely affected by the job more than those under the age of 20. And that definitely makes sense because during the ages of 20 to 59, you're settling down, you're possibly getting married, having children, and others depend on your support, your financial support. And so I could see how that could be more stressful. situation in that. Those under 20, you probably have a parent that's still taking care of you, that you live at home. You have someone helping with the bills if you were to come up short that month. So not as many responsibilities, and I think that's where that comes from on there. So I hope that that helps answer everything. I took like 4 pages of notes on here. But yeah, so that's it, guys. Thank you.